So I don't have like a grandma's and like a mom's mom or like a dad's mom or whatever. But there is this lady that I call my grandma. She met my mom online. My mom was a landlord, and some lady left a bunch of books in her apartment. So my mom started selling those on eBay, and then she like started talking to this girl who was buying up all of her books. But anyway, that's how I know her. Okay, that was when I was like 5. Since then, she's like sent us cookies over the mail. She's sent us letters and emails and whatever. She lives on the West Coast. We live in Missouri. We've seen her like 3 times in my entire life. You know, like I said, I met when I was 5. I'm 26 now, so you know it's been a while. But anyway, she's really nice. I consider her my grandma. She's a great person. She sent me a letter the other day in response to a letter that I sent because, like I said, I'm old school. And she was like, "So, are there any men in your life?" And I was like, "Oh, Grandma, you're so cute." I don't know. I envy her because she married this like wonderful human being of a guy. Like he's just a fantastic. I hope I find somebody like him one day because he's just wonderful. He's so sweet and nice to her, and he just loves everything. He loves her so much that every night for years, I don't even know how long, but like a really long time. I don't think she cooks anymore. She's just old, you know, just old and tired. But anyway, every single night she would cook for him, and he would take a picture of whatever she cooked. It's so cute. It's so freaking cute. They're like, and he's just like the coolest, like funny, like charismatic, like just coolest cat, right? And she was divorced with kids, and she was like older, like in her 40s when they met, you know, and they're 70 something now, and it's so cute. It's so cute. I hope I find that one day. Hopefully someday soon, because your girl's lonely and crusty. Okay, I'm lonely, but anyway, and I love that for her. But at the same time, I was like, Grandma, like I'm the toxic one, you know. Like I gotta listen. If I can't love myself all the time, I can't expect somebody else to love me. I don't expect people to do things that I don't want to do. Okay, I don't. I just don't. Um, and don't get me wrong. There's been a few like I've tried dating. You know, if it's not toxic, I don't stay in it, and that is so terrible. But it's also so true. Um, I, it's it's a lot of like anxiety. Like I feel like I'm gonna mess it up in some way, shape, or form, or I feel like I don't deserve whatever they're doing, or I don't know, just a bunch of factors that go into it. Um, or I get like super picky if I really like them, right? Then I get ahead of myself and I start planning our like, oh, I just want to be with him forever, you know, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, but I don't like this one thing that they do, you know. And instead of just having a regular human being conversation about it, I'm just like, no, because I want to be chill, right? It's that internal, like, I want to be cool. I want to be cool with what they're doing, right? I don't want to be the person that's like, oh, this one thing they do drives me crazy, you know, whatever. Right? I want to get over it. But, like, I don't. But I never tell them because I'm, like, struggling internally with trying to get over it before I confront them about it, you know? And then it just messes everything up. Like, I just mess up good things, right? So, like, the only people that I've stayed with long term have been toxic relationships. I don't know how to be in anything else, Grandma. I really don't. I want it. I want it so bad. I want to be with somebody that wants to kiss me, that wants to talk to me every day. What a concept. Of course I want that. Who doesn't? I want to be with somebody who holds my hand in public, okay? Like, I want that shit. I just can't allow myself to have it if I find it. And I also feel like I'm getting older, like nobody wants me anymore. I'm getting bigger, nobody wants me anymore, you know, whatever. Like, there's so many things that I tell myself, like, I'm not good enough to get a partner that I want. And also, I have an incredibly big imagination. Nobody's gonna live up to what I have in my mind, right? Nobody. And I don't know, but I don't know if I can settle for less. That's terrible. That's so terrible. Like, is it too much to ask to want somebody that's fun and kind? Not just one or the other? I don't know. Like, I've met plenty of nice guys, but they're all boring as shit. And then I've met plenty of really fun guys that are funny, but mean and toxic as hell. So it's like, I gotta pick one, you know? And I don't want to. I want both. Damn it, I want my cake and I want to eat it too. So no, Grandma, I'm not dating anybody. I am the problem, and I do recognize that. And I am getting older. I do recognize that. So yeah, anyway, about my pets.